Hi guys, good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video, I thought I would bring you another theory video, but I also wanted to do something where I've seen this done before on YouTube, where YouTubers have taken two characters, whether they're part of the same franchise or not, and they put them in a versus scenario, and they always ask their audience the same question: who would win in a fight? So tonight's video, I want to ask you guys, who would win in a fight? A Parademon from Justice League, or a Trench from Aquaman? These two creatures have recently appeared in film over the years. The Parademons appeared in the controversial theatrical version of Justice League, which came out November 3 years ago. And more recently, the Trench appeared in the much more well-received and profitable hit Aquaman. Both creatures were scary and awesome in their own light, and I would love to see both of them. I was so delighted and thrilled when they revealed about a year ago that a Trench horror spin-off is in the works with a couple of the writers from Aquaman. I believe James Wan is producing, and we haven't received many updates or developments about it lately, probably due to the very busy schedule of James Wan and considering the state of things with the ongoing coronavirus and so many shows and movies being put on hold and no longer being able to be filmed. However, I feel like we could get an update regarding the Trench film next month when they do the virtual online convention called Fandom event, a very much DC specific event, so that should be pretty fun. Hopefully we'll get some answers and confirmations to a lot of questions that have been on a lot of people's minds, myself included. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. So who would win in a fight between a Parademon and a Trench? The Trench unfortunately seem unable. They do have the ability to come out on land. We saw that in Aquaman. I don't know how long they can stay on dry land for, or in this case they were on a boat that was at sea, but the point is they seem to have no trouble breathing out of water. Parademons, they can fly. I don't know or think they can breathe underwater, but they can fly. They have vicious sharp teeth and a ravenous appetite, especially for fear. I think they almost have Pennywise quality types to them, where it's like the more scared you are, the tastier you are, or something like that. I could be wrong, but it got me wondering, could we ever see these two creatures collide in an awesome battle someday? Now, with the recent news that the Snyder Cut is indeed happening, and it's real apparently, and it's coming to HBO Max next year, it got me and a lot of other people wondering, well, will we ever get a second or third Justice League film, either following the theatrical version of the movie that came out, or will it be following the Snyder Cut, depending on how well it's received or how successful it is when it drops on HBO Max? At the time, it's hard to say. It could go either way, and because it could go either way, I do see a scenario in the future where during another Justice League film, perhaps when Darkseid finally comes to Earth and he brings hordes of flying parademons with him, maybe Aquaman, now that he's king of the seas and of Atlantis and he can control and summon the Trench, we could get an awesome battle between thousands of parademons and thousands of Trench just roaring and ripping each other to pieces. As much as I hate to say it, I think in this scenario, I see the Parademon being the winner, mostly because it has the advantage of flight and speed, and the Trench probably have more vulnerabilities than we realize. If this was an underwater fight, the Trench would definitely have the upper hand, but I highly doubt Parademons can breathe underwater. So in a physical fight between two of these creatures, I see the Parademon coming out as the victor. Could I be wrong? Sure. Will we ever find out? I sure hope so. We may see the Parademons and Trench fight in another Justice League film someday, whether it follows the theatrical version of Justice League or it follows the Snyder Cut version. Only time will tell. But in the meantime, I think this is an exciting and fun scenario to visualize and picture, because both creatures look so cool and so well designed, and it's really exciting to picture a literal fight to the death between them, or better yet, instead of two individual creatures, a whole two massive armies or hordes of them just going at each other's throats. I think that would be awesome. But what do you guys think? Who would win in a fight between a Parademon and a Trench? I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and subscribe to this channel for more updates and coverage on everything DC related. Have an awesome rest of your night. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.